job. The last time you jacked it up. But
yeah, I know.
That was perfect.
Once I jack it up,
yeah.
I just like, just try to.
Before that, though, was perfect.
Yeah.
Weight forward. All right, and plus, so when you get the weight forward, if you ever have to, like, as you're exiting, like, whatever, there's a down rider or something, it gives you a little more wheel spin to give that, your rear end to loosen up a little bit.
Okay.
If you have, like, full traction on the rear end, it's never good, especially if there's, like, acceleration bumps in the exit, because all you're doing is hitting them then.
Right.
Because all your butt's right on the rear tire.
And the front end seems to want to walk out of the rut.
Exactly, because you have no weight on it. It's like riding a chopper then.
And then if I don't have this up there far enough, it won't keep me down.
It won't keep the bike turning in.
I find sometimes, like this last weekend, we were going through places where you couldn't pass. It was a solid pine tree forest, all dead pine trees. So it was like maybe 2 feet wide. Mm-hmm. So there's no passing. And a couple of times I would be going and like, whoa, whoa, and I'm gonna go off the corner, and I found myself just going like this, and it brought me back in.
Yeah, so when your leg's out, you wanna make sure too that your leg's always attached to your shroud, because if it's away, it defeats the purpose. It needs to be one with the bike, because then it leans in together.
So the first jump that I'm taking, I go first, second, and then I hit third. So I'm just on that first one. Mm-hmm. And if I go a little too fast, I'm casing the next bump.
Yeah, you could double that.
Yeah. I know.
If you want to do it, we could do it. It's up to you. But yeah. I took some video here. Did your land past the middle? So that's good. Okay.
Yeah, it's the whole thing is far. You know, if you were talking, if we were going back to like 88,
yeah.
When I was 30.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
You'd be like, holy shit, dude, you racing this weekend?
Yeah. No, dude, I mean, I totally get, you gotta definitely play your cards a little safer.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even for, I'm 27, and from when I was like, but when I was like 18, I'd be doing the dumbest stuff you've ever believed. They'd be like, you can triple quad that? I'd be like, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach.
I'm your guinea pig.
Yeah,
Oops,
exactly.
sorry.
Now I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna let him do it, and then I'll do it just to make sure it's safe.
Oh. You see Tommy Brennemeyer, they're doing a new thing out in Kansas, I think this Saturday.
Who?
What
are they doing?
All the guys, including Axel.
Oh.
You know the names. Free riding.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
There's a place like 10 acres, and they just massaged it into a humongous skate park.
Really?
Like
for dirt bikes.
For dirt bikes.
Yeah.
And I was watching it in and out while I was doing stuff, and I hope it's this year. But it's going to be Red Bull and some guy, just putting out money and saying, "Come on to my place."
That's sick.
Yeah, it's really.
I think I've seen that online.
Yeah.
It's been like Facebook and stuff. And
yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. It's like a playland.
Yeah. They're going to be really. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, they're trying to elevate that. I don't know how much more that you can do than like a double backflip or front flip now.
I went to see my neighbor. Bought me and my wife Nitro Circus tickets. We went over here to
Renegade?
Duchess. Yeah,
right there.
Duchess Stadium.
Yep.
And I have to say, it was really something else.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's different than watching the guys on TV.
Yeah.
They're right there. They're right there.
These guys are nuts.
Yeah.
Those guys are nuts, I should say.
Yeah.
They got a couple screws loose.
I know.
Whoever's like does that like willingly, and they don't get paid much.
No, and they go down they have the best job and the worst job.
Yeah.
The best job on earth and the worst job at the same time.
We get the risk.
Yeah, they're coming down a ramp on tricycles and crazy shit,
Couches and stuff.
And then there's a kid with spinal bifida. Since he was born, his legs are fucked up. He went down on a wheelchair, tried to do a 360 plus a flip, and 2 times he didn't make it. They had to pull. If they pulled the ramp back 1 foot, it probably would have made it, but his front wheel's hooked. This is the most amazing part. He gets over to the ramp, and the ramp is something that you and I would have to work at going up because it's the stairs almost straight up. He went the whole way up on his own with no legs.
Really, just
all the way, and nobody helped him. It's like a thing, we could help him, but that defeats the freaking the heroism of it.
No, exactly. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to work now. We're gonna cut off the jump just because I want to work this corner a little bit more.
Yep.
All right, so just do the double, get off, and come back on this right-hander.
Right here.
Yeah, right here. So it's very short.
Okay.
So I want to work on carrying speed in, and then getting the bike leaned off. Your legs should be way higher than that tire. We're working on getting the bike leaned over a little more.
What I see happening is I get right to just before that tire, and I want to climb out of the rut.
Yeah, exactly. So right here, your leg needs to be up, and right here we need to engage the clutch.
Give it some go.
Give it some gas, and when it squats, it pulls that front wheel up, and it leads you right to the jump.
Okay.
But right as soon as you pass the big tire, clutch, lean in, throttle, all at once, you're good.
Okay. fuck! I'll get it.